All right. Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN. Welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the San Antonio Spurs tonight. Hopefully, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving with your loved ones and friends. I know I did. And finally, we get to talk about some Lakers basketball once again after 2 days off without Lakers basketball. So finally, we get to talk about the Lakers, and the Lakers get a win tonight, an easy win against the San Antonio Spurs tonight. Another win for the Lakers when it comes to facing the Spurs in this season. And speaking of the Spurs, tomorrow the Lakers will be facing the Spurs once again. So it's a back-to-back matchup between the Spurs. When it comes down to it, guys, I have to say, even though the Lakers won tonight, I was a bit questionable when it comes to the Lakers win tonight. It kind of I was kind of questioning the lineup that was in place when it comes to what Darvin Ham implemented in the lineup, and of course, when it came to the third quarter, I was a bit skeptical of how the Lakers were playing. But at the end of the day, it's a win is a win. The Lakers need to get these type of wins with any means necessary. So the Lakers have obviously went out there and got the win tonight, and now they are, I believe, 6-11 as their record heading into the NBA season. So, and tomorrow, hopefully, the Lakers will get a win against the Spurs again, and it will be 7-11. So, hopefully, the Lakers will pull off that particular win potentially against the Spurs tomorrow. But let's talk about this Lakers win tonight, guys. But before anything, like always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please make sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN_sports. Guys, I really do appreciate all the love support you guys have shown me all across social media. And of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube, please make sure to hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload on this channel. Much appreciated. So, guys, let's talk about this Lakers win. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to this win tonight. Obviously, this was a must-win for the Lakers. It was supposed to be an easy win for them, and rightfully so. They went out there, dominated in the first half, basically a blowout in the first half. But unfortunately, when it came to the third, that lead kind of cut down a bit. I believe the Lakers at the end of the third quarter, they were leading by, I might be mistaken, I think there were like 5, maybe 6 points. So it was a bit questionable to see how the Lakers were obviously playing in that particular moment, but they managed to get back up in the fourth, especially with the dominance of Anthony Davis, who continues to dominate every single night. And, with the return of LeBron James, it hasn't stopped him for dominating tonight. Obviously, when it came down to it, guys, looking at the stat line for Anthony Davis, his numbers kind of, declined, obviously from these past 5 games, he was averaging 30. But this time around, with LeBron returning, he averaged 25 points, had 15 rebounds, and I believe he had 3 blocks and 1 steal. So I have to say it was such a great win for the Lakers with the dominance of Anthony Davis, continuing to show that, this is top 5, top 10 best player in the NBA, Anthony Davis, MVP, if you will, when it comes to Anthony Davis and his performance for these past couple of games of his dominance since LeBron was out. But, LeBron did return tonight, as we heard from the Tuesday's loss against the Phoenix Suns. According to Chris Haynes, he basically said that, LeBron was going to play on Friday against the Spurs. So obviously it came true. And, LeBron went out there tonight, also put up some numbers out there tonight. And, even though, his return, guys, let's just talk about the stats real quick. When it comes down to it, the Lakers really struggled tonight when it comes to turning over the ball. And that was the main reason why the third quarter did not go according to plan when it comes to how the Lakers were playing in that particular moment in the third quarter, where they were at one point it was like a blowout. I mean, they really seemed that the Lakers were going to dominate this game, but unfortunately, when it came to the third, something went wrong, I guess, and somehow the Lakers cut down their lead. I believe it was like um, I might be, I'm not sure what was. I can look it up. Hold on. No, let me just check it out real quick. Yeah, at the end of the third quarter, the Lakers had a 79-75 against the Spurs in the third at the end of the third quarter. So it really showed out there that something went wrong, and the Lakers were basically taking it easy in the third quarter. But obviously that turned around in the fourth, where they just dominated the game tonight. Obviously, the defense came to play as well. So in that particular moment as well. So we have to give some credit to Darvin Ham and his coaching abilities to help the Lakers win this game defensively. So great job out there for Coach Ham. But LeBron James returned. Obviously, played 33 minutes, had 21 points, went 1 of 4 from the three. So obviously, the shooting efforts in general, the Lakers are not doing pretty well. But surprisingly, they were the better shooting team. I know it sounds weird, but it is the truth. The Lakers were the better shooting team tonight against the Spurs. And just to put this out there, the Spurs, they're not basically winning anything. I mean, they are trying to get some sort of lottery pick for 2023, and when it comes down to it, they're trying to lose games as well. So they obviously see this season as a fail. So, and the Lakers want to compete, and because obviously they don't have a draft pick in 2023 unless it's a pick swap against the Pelicans. So, and that's obviously not going to benefit them for the lottery selection. But when it comes down to it, the Lakers, are doing pretty well, and especially when it comes to Anthony Davis's performance, his dominating performance for these past 5 to 6 games now. So, and it just continues to rise, and conversations are out there that he will potentially be in the conversation for MVP. So, if he just continues this route, I mean, obviously injuries play a big role for Anthony Davis to obviously make that happen. So, having said all that, hopefully, Anthony Davis, knock on wood, he continues to dominate and stays healthy for the Los Angeles Lakers moving forward. So, just a great effort out there for Anthony Davis. And like I said, with LeBron James, he went out there tonight with his return, had 21 points and had 8 rebounds and 5 assists. He did obviously manage to turn over the ball a lot. He had 9 turnovers. So that's not a good number for the Lakers to, win this game tonight. And obviously that had to do with the third quarter. I mean, when you look at it, LeBron James and the Lakers, they were struggling when it comes to the turnovers. And that was the main reason why the Lakers cut their lead from the first half, where they were just dominating like crazy. And for some reason, they just continued to turn over the ball. So, and just looking at the stat line in general for the Lakers, yeah, they led in turnovers. They had 21 turnovers. So that's pretty bad when it comes to facing a team like the San Antonio Spurs. So obviously that has to change when it comes to tomorrow's game against the Spurs, ironically. So, hopefully the Lakers will bounce back and have a much better dominant performance against them tomorrow, when it comes down to it. So just to, in general, the Lakers, you can say it was an ugly win, but a win is a win for the Lakers. They had to get those wins no matter what because of a bad start of the season for the Los Angeles Lakers. So just, we just have to put that out there in that sort of perspective for the Lakers. Let's see more here when it comes to the Lakers stat line. When it comes down to it, Lonnie Walker continuing to be that third option for the Lakers. I mean, the guy is just a dominant force since signing with the Lakers in the offseason. And, Lonnie Walker just continues to be a huge presence on the team. Similar to what we had last season with Malik Monk. And that's what we're seeing from Lonnie Walker this time. Some of us, I mean, not me really, I really thought that he was going to be a big part of the team going into the NBA season. But some out there were thinking that he was like the dark horse of the Lakers roster. But, that was a whole different scenario. And he really dominated tonight. Also played 33 minutes, with LeBron. With Lonnie Walker, he had 18 points, went 4 of 9 from the three. So the shooting efforts, like I said, even though the Lakers are struggling shooting wise, they were the better shooting team against the San Antonio Spurs. So, having said all that, he went 4 of 9 for the Lakers. He basically led the Lakers in shooting. So we have to give him a lot of credit to his shooting abilities out there, and had 3 steals. So the dominant on the defensive side for Lonnie Walker was something to really admire when it comes to the Lakers winning tonight. So great job out there for Lonnie Walker, continuing to dominate for the Los Angeles Lakers as that third option for the Lakers. And it really seems that way. I mean, I don't really see anyone else, maybe other than Russell Westbrook, but, he had a bad night. Let's just say it as it is. But I'll get to him in a bit. But, when it comes to the starting lineup wise, he is the third option for the Lakers. I don't see no one else really stepping up other than, Anthony Davis and LeBron. It's Lonnie Walker when it comes to the starting lineup that's really been dominating for the Los Angeles Lakers. So, and I'm just going to say this now, if he continues this, upcoming, how he's been playing very well for us when it comes down to the season. I just hope that Rob Pelinka really considers bringing him back and giving him a long-term contract with the Lakers, because, he really shows that he is a good fit with the Los Angeles Lakers, along with LeBron and Anthony Davis. So hopefully we get to, have our wish there, but, hopefully, he just continues this level that he's on. So with this dominance that he's been performing, since joining the Lakers. So great job out there for Lonnie Walker. Troy Brown Jr., I mean, he had a solid night. Let's give him some credit. He had 10 points, went 2 of 2 from the three. So like I said, the shooting for the Lakers was a much better shooting team against the Spurs tonight. So even though we're still hoping that the Lakers will still make a trade when it comes to improving their shooting more than anything. So but in general, Troy Brown Jr. has also been a good, helpful type of player, helping the Lakers in the starting lineup. And, he has shown a lot of glimpse defensively as well. So we have to give him some credit to the dominance of Troy Brown Jr. And, had 4 rebounds and 1 steal. So defensively, he is there to help the Lakers out as well. So great job out there for, Troy Brown Jr., who also had a solid night with double digits, having 10 points. So great job out there for Troy Brown Jr. Dennis Schroeder, who got inserted into the starting lineup due to the suspension of Patrick Beverley because of him shoving Ayton in Tuesday's loss against the Phoenix Suns. And, guys, I'm just going to say it now. I mean, I wasn't mad when it comes to, having Patrick Beverley shove, Ayton in that sort of manner. I mean, sure, it's a dangerous and dirty move, but at the same time, when it comes down to it, if I had a teammate like that who's trying to defend me after, certain players are kind of trying to bully me, I would love to have him in my corner when it comes down to it. I mean, that's like what teamwork and what players are made for when it comes to this profession. So I just really hope that, he's out for 3 games, but, we will potentially see him back in the starting lineup, but, sort of remains to be seen how the starting lineup will look like moving forward, because I have to say, when it comes to this rotation and what I saw tonight, it was not looking good, especially when it comes to, players like, Thomas Bryant and, all those guys who didn't really get some opportunities out there tonight. I mean, that's all had to do with the coaching decision from Darvin Ham. So, but I'll get to that in a bit. But, when it comes down to it, Dennis Schroeder, he had a solid night as well. He had 9 points, went 3 of 7 from the field, and had 5 assists, one block, no, one steal out there tonight. So, this is Dennis Schroeder we're talking about. I mean, he was in his first stitch with the Lakers. He obviously was the starting point guard for the Lakers in that particular year. I believe it was like a year removed or 2 years removed from winning the championship when it comes to the Lakers. So obviously, it didn't really work out at the end. And, he joined a couple of teams, but, at the end of the day, he wind back with the Lakers. And, now he's in the starting lineup with the Los Angeles Lakers in place of Patrick Beverley. He had an okay night. I mean, not anything that's like too impressive, but, first half performance, we saw the dominance of the Lakers on the offensive side. But, we also have to consider all options here when it comes down to it. I mean, the Lakers were facing the San Antonio Spurs, so they had to get this win. And, the Spurs are not winning anything. So it was supposed to be a win for the Lakers when it comes down to it. So, and for those of you who are joining me, thank you for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Please comment in this live stream and give me your thoughts about the Lakers win tonight against the Spurs. I really want to know your thoughts about it. And thank you for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Let's talk about the second unit. Obviously, when you look at the stat line for the second unit, Kendrick Nunn, who basically led the bench out there tonight, had 9 points, continuing to struggle with his shooting. And, that's been a struggle for the Lakers in general. But, it is what it is at this moment, guys. That's why we are waiting on a trade scenario, which I also heard from Lakers Nation a couple of days ago that the Lakers are extending their deadline when it comes to, trades. So I believe it was like December 6th or December 16th for the Lakers to make a decision on a trade. So we could potentially wait on that particular opportunity for them to, make a trade then. But other than that, the Lakers are going to extend their deadline for a trade. I still think that the Lakers should make a trade. And that's a possibility that I want to see from the Lakers when it comes to improving the team for the better, when it comes to adding on shooters and also adding on some size, especially at the center position to help out Anthony Davis. That's why teams like the Indiana Pacers, which, by the way, they will be facing the Indiana Pacers on Monday. So that could be a possible opportunity to see what the Lakers will face against them. So, that's something that will be very fun to watch. But other than that, the Lakers, have a trade option when it comes to the Indiana Pacers, getting Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. That's another trade scenario. And honestly, the best move for them when it comes to finding shooters and size, especially when it comes to, Miles Turner for the center position and Buddy Hield at the shooting guard. So that's something that the Lakers could look at when it comes to improving the team. There is the Charlotte Hornets. That could be another possibility for a trade, getting somebody like Terry Rozier and a couple of young guys to potentially improve the team. There's another type of trade scenario, but I don't really see it happening when it comes to the Lakers. Obviously, when you look at the Lakers and their, finding another star to team up with LeBron and Anthony Davis, there is, Bradley Beal from the Washington Wizards. He still needs to, activate his no trade clause when it comes to if the Lakers want to trade with the with the Washington Wizards for Beal. So that's another scenario there. There is Kyrie Irving, which there's a possibility that he could be traded at the trade deadline in February. So that's another possibility when it comes down to that. Other than that, I also heard of a De'Aaron Fox. That's another possibility. But other than that, trades are out there, and the Lakers will look at all their options when it comes to finding the right trade to improve the team. So we just have to wait and see about that potentially once the deadline approaches for trade in December. So that's something that we just have to wait for. And that's another possibility for more trade rumors to emerge when it comes to the Lakers improving their team. So we just have to wait and see about that. But other than that, I was talking about the second unit. With Kendrick Nunn had 9 points, went 1 of 5 from the three. So obviously a bad shooting night for him. And, it's not anything too surprising when it comes to Kendrick Nunn and his performance this season, not comparing to that we saw from him in the preseason, where he was just, dominating all force when it comes to, shooting wise. And, at one point we were mentioning that he is our sixth man of the year, or basically our sixth man for the roster. And, it really showed. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case when it comes to, what we saw from Kendrick Nunn, this season so far. And it's been pretty bad. And maybe that all has to do with him not getting some opportunities and, some minutes. So that could also play a big role. But, due to Patrick Beverley being out, I think he's going to get more opportunities be given to him in these next 2 games. So because obviously, Patrick Beverley is out for 3 games due to suspension. So, you know, so yeah, that's the another possibility that we will see some more opportunities for Kendrick Nunn. But other than that, he had a okay night when it comes to the second unit, but not anything too surprising. Austin Reeves obviously got inserted back into the bench, obviously due to LeBron return. And, guys, I have to say, I really miss it. I really miss him being in the starting lineup because obviously when it comes down to it, when the Lakers were on that winning streak, Austin Reeves was in that starting lineup and it was really working for the Lakers. And that's why, I still think that he should, if anything, maybe have him inserted into the starting lineup instead of Dennis Schroeder, because of the opportunities and the dominance that he's been showing us for these past couple of games that we saw from him. So having said all that, I mean, I really hope that he gets some more opportunities when it comes to the starting role. But, other than that, tonight's game, he had a okay night. He had 8 points, went 3 of 8 from the field, struggled with shooting, and, managed to give us 6 rebounds and, 2 assists. And, like I said, the turnovers were very bad for the Lakers. I mean, just LeBron James alone, they had 21 turnovers as a team, and LeBron had 9. So other than that, the Lakers really struggled when it comes to, the turnovers this game tonight. So it was pretty bad. Hopefully the Lakers will bounce back from that tomorrow against the San Antonio Spurs. So that could be another possibility for them to turn things around when it comes to turnovers. So that's something that we should obviously look forward to when it comes to turning things around in that particular matchup tomorrow against the San Antonio Spurs. And hopefully they'll get a win there because, that's an easy pickup win, easy wins for the Lakers to get when it comes to facing teams like the San Antonio Spurs. So, we have to look at that when it comes down to it. So let's talk about Russell Westbrook. Obviously, he had a not okay night, and it showed. With his performance, had 3 points, went 1 of 7 from the three, 0 of 3. No, sorry, 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three. And when you look at his rest of his performance, had 4 rebounds and 7 assists, had 3 turnovers, 2 steals. So that's something to add on to the Lakers, defensive efforts when it comes to certain moments in certain games, especially in the fourth quarter where it was not looking good in the third, but the Lakers managed to take the lead back, and it looked looked very good for them when it comes down to it. So, but regardless, Russell Westbrook had a not okay night out there tonight. So, but I'm not really disappointed because he has been stepping up for the Lakers when it comes down to accepting his role on the team and just being that sixth man that we're really relying on and he has been improving on his shooting that we've been seeing. He last time I checked his stat line, he was shooting, for these past couple of games into the season, he averaged 8%. That actually improved with his shooting efforts. He shot 33% overall this season so far. So his shooting efforts has been improving when it comes down to it. But other than that, I still think that the Lakers will look for trades out there to improve the team. So we just have to wait and see of that particular opportunity for them to improve in that sort of area. Once the trade deadline, or the Lakers trade deadline in December, for them to make a move. I still think they need to improve the team with the trade. So for those of you who are thinking the Lakers are doing pretty well right now with Russell Westbrook expressing, or his accepting his role on the team, um, he's been great, but I still think the Lakers will eventually, look for a trade out there that will improve the roster for the better. So that's still a possibility, and I hope they still do so, because we need to improve on shooting and finding some size when it comes to finding big men. Because the Lakers have a lot of point guards on the team, so hopefully the Lakers will find some sort of trade out there that will best fit the roster moving forward. So other than that, guys, I mean, the Lakers, they got to win tonight, and that's better than anything, even though they struggled with the turnovers, which was bad. And when you look at how the Lakers kind of you know felt comfortable in the third quarter, where they actually lost a lead a bit, and at the end of the day, they kind of turned things over in the fourth quarter. So, hopefully the Lakers will have a much better game tomorrow, and hopefully they get a win tomorrow against the San Antonio Spurs. And that's an easy win for them to get. And, just judging by the scheduling, if the Lakers continue to win games moving forward, as it stands now, the Lakers are 6-11. So if they get a win tomorrow, it'll be 7-11. And like I said, the Lakers are facing the Indiana Pacers on Monday, and that could be a possible win there. And the Portland Trailblazers, who don't have Damian Lillard at the moment due to injuries. So, or I might be mistaken. I mean, last time I checked, I think he'll be out for a week or two. So that could be another possibility for the Lakers to get a win in that particular matchup. After not getting the last win against them, which was obviously a winnable game, but unfortunately the fourth quarter came about, and that was on the fault of Coach Ham and, of course, Russell Westbrook at that time. So maybe it will be a redemption type of win there, and I believe that's a Wednesday's game. November 30th. At Portland, or no, at Crypto.com Arena. So, and that was obviously finish the month there. So hopefully the Lakers will, stack some wins moving forward. And I mean, so far they're looking pretty good when it comes to the dominance of Anthony Davis as of late. And, with LeBron's return, I think the Lakers will start winning more games, with two of our stars dominating, especially, some of the players helping them out with Lonnie Walker and Austin Reeves, and, recently with Russell Westbrook for these past couple of weeks. I mean, he has been on a tear, but, this game wasn't. But, we just have to find ways to win. And obviously the Lakers have been finding them for these past couple of weeks, and it's been working, really working. And, that all has to do with the dominance of Anthony Davis. And hopefully moving forward, Anthony Davis continues on this route that he's on, because, he has been amazing to watch when it comes to his performance, as of late. MVP caliber numbers. I mean, just the loss against the Phoenix Suns alone, even though it was a loss, he made historic numbers, averaging 30, 20 rebounds. And, it was just amazing type of numbers. Had 5 blocks and 5 steals at that loss against the Suns. And it showed that, he, is he's tired of losing, and we can tell. We can tell when it comes to his, his post game show, I mean, or his post game interviews. Um, it's been showing that Anthony Davis is just tired. He's tired of losing games, and since then he has been on a tear. He's been dominating for the Lakers, and he's been showing up as the champ that he is. So hopefully, guys, he just continues on this route, and LeBron James return. Hopefully the Lakers will win easy, winnable matchups like the San Antonio Spurs matchups, and hopefully the Lakers will extend their winning record. Moving forward. Hopefully the Lakers will get a win tomorrow, and I really can't wait to see their matchup potentially against them. So, tomorrow matchup against the San Antonio Spurs. So, guys, I really do appreciate all the love support you guys have shown me all across social media. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. And guys, please give me your thoughts about this Lakers win tonight against the San Antonio Spurs. And, what else to say? I just lost my train of thought. And just please give me your thoughts about Anthony Davis's performance as of late. I mean, do you guys see him continuing to go on this path that he's on, or do you think maybe LeBron's return will obviously decline that? I mean, you never know. I've been hearing a lot when it comes to social media that with LeBron's being out, the Lakers are starting to win games, and with LeBron coming back, the Lakers will start losing games. I mean, I hate that sort of notion. I mean, this is LeBron James we're talking about, a guy who's a future Hall of Famer, a champion, and I really think that people should really calm down when it comes to the rhetoric and the criticisms of LeBron James, how he has been I guess the downfall of the Lakers this season, which I still don't think so. I mean, sure, he has a goal in mind when it comes to surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the all-time scoring list, but at the end of the day, I still think that with LeBron James' return, I think he will potentially help the Lakers more when it comes to winning games moving forward. So, and with like I said, with with Anthony Davis, who has been dominating for these past couple of games. He continues on this route that he's on and becomes, maybe the number one guy moving forward. So, we just have to wait and see about that. So, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Like, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel. That's right next to the subscribe button, so you will know when I upload on this channel. And please follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. And guys, I really do appreciate all the love support. I mean, it's just so overwhelmingly support that you guys have shown me all across social media. It's just amazing. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully, with these wins that the Lakers are getting when it comes to, facing some certain matchups that are winnable, that the Lakers will potentially turn this season around. But like I said, I still think the Lakers should make a trade to improve the team when it comes to improving shooting, and of course finding another big man to team up with Anthony Davis, because hopefully he continues on this route, but injuries do occur when it comes to the history of Anthony Davis. But crossing my fingers and knocking on wood, hopefully Anthony Davis continues on this route that he's on this MVP type of route that he's on, because it's been great to watch. And hopefully the Lakers will potentially start winning games and turning the season around with the dominance of Anthony Davis leading the way. So, guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it, and expect more to come, especially tomorrow against the Spurs. Again, tomorrow, and expect a live stream, hopefully. So, stay tuned for that, and thank you for joining me on the ZSPN post-game show. And I really do appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media once again. And of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. And once again, hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload on this channel. I really do appreciate all the love, support. And take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.